What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to make another quick Fallout 76 video here for you guys discussing the quite controversial changes coming to the Commando and Rifleman playstyles. So without further ado, let's get into it. The Rifleman perks and the Commando perks that give you the base damage for the weapons are being changed to do something completely different. What exactly are they being changed to do? Well, let's talk about it. Rifleman is being changed to give you plus 20% damage to ranged enemies, which is a pretty good change. Rifle Expert is giving your scoped weapons 50% more range while aiming, so useless. And Rifle Master is giving you plus 25% weak spot damage, pretty good, while aiming a scoped weapon, pretty bad. Moving on to Commando, it is going to give you plus 75% range damage when targeting the torso. Okay. Commando Expert is going to give your movement speed bonus to your reload speed, so Speed Demon is going to be even more crazy for those builds. And Commando Master is going to give you weapon damage based on the AP cost of your weapon. So a pretty good change to weapons like the laser carbine and the plasma rifle. And speaking of energy weapons, the science perk cards are being changed as well. So before, all the science cards gave your energy weapons more damage, now only science, the base card, is going to be doing that. And it's going to be based on your intelligence. Will this equal out to having the 3 cards? I'm not sure. But it could be a pretty good change for those unyielding players out there. Looking at 3 more changes, looking at mutations, the mutation Adrenal Reaction has been changed to work similar to the perk Adrenaline and giving you a stacking damage bonus based on kills. The Bloodied legendary effect is actually getting buffed, which is shocking to see with everything else that's been on this list. So it's going from 95% to 130%, pretty good. And the Bats Optimized is getting plus 10% bonus, which is pretty good as well. Any weapon that can slot an automatic receiver is going to be slapped with the Smackdown and Raw of weapon nerfs. I'm talking about 20% reduction in critical sneak attack damage, 20% reduction in critical attack damage, and a minus 30% reduction in base damage. That is huge, and these completely nullify the buffs that were earlier in this post that I didn't show on here that gave you higher crit damage. However, what people are not focusing on is that it says weapons that can slot automatic receivers. So, true automatic weapons like the 10mm machine gun, the laser carbine, and the Elder's Mark / submachine gun are not going to be affected by these nerfs, making them even better options than they already were. So this means weapons like the 10mm machine gun, the Elder's Mark / submachine gun, and the laser carbine, which are true automatic weapons because they cannot be converted to semi-automatic weapons, are actually going to be doing a lot more damage than they used to, compared to the other Commando weapons, that is. The thing that I can't wrap my head around, and I'm sure many other people in the community can't wrap their head around, is why Bethesda felt the need to do this. The Bloodied Commando playstyle hasn't been dominant for quite some time, especially with the new activities like the Raid and Daily Ops, since you can't even sneak in those activities anyway to take advantage of the full build. While things like the Heavy Gunner and Power Armor, which you see in the background, make you virtually immortal, and actually have the people who are shooting you have their damage directed back at them, resulting in you clearing an entire room without actually lifting a finger. The other side of this that I can't understand is why Bethesda felt the need to change the Commando perks at all anyway. These perks, while yes it is kind of an outdated system, there was not much competition in perception like there were for the pistol perks in agility. Now you can save points in perception, but where are you going to put them? With the limit on points and the number of cards you can pick, you can't really spend those points anywhere else that would give you any meaningful difference to your build. Anyways, I just wanted to make a video discussing my thoughts on this matter and kind of briefly discussing the buffs coming to certain select automatic weapons and kind of the future of people's builds here in Fallout 76. I'm going to be posting a weapon damage test video here shortly, so if that's something that interests you, be sure to keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care.